blog entry 112 from 3/23 of 2023. So today during meditation, I saw a vision of a sannyasi who spoke to the emotional experiences I mentioned in my last reflection, how so much of it is stirred by Maya. When he was present, he looked at me and he seemed to say, "You're ready to travel and teach." I sensed he was referring to the sannyasi path, wearing orange, living in renunciation, and serving through teaching. But honestly, I still feel a deep hesitation about the transition and the Krishna job, so to speak, in my mind. Someone walking that path should be more like those born and raised in temples, people whose lives have been steeped in divinity from a young age, likely due to the fruit of spiritual service in past lives, not someone like me, a guy from North Carolina with my background and journey. Part of me, at the point of writing this blog entry, was still struggling with the feeling that I'm just not the type, not the caliber. And yet, if this path isn't truly meant for me, then maybe it will dissolve on its own. And that's where I landed on the day that I wrote this blog entry, trying to stay open, trusting that if it's not meant to unfold, it will gently wrap itself up, and something more aligned with where I actually am will arise instead. Some other realizations I had later on after this this blog entry, it's still based off what I was talking about the day before. So we really don't know where the heart is of the person from the outside. And at this point, when I wrote this, I was just thinking about the people who travel and teach, and they wear orange, and normal sannyasis where, they have the background. And in general, a lot of monks have that. Some don't. There's some that's written books about it. But in general, they've just kind of been oriented that way a lot of their lifetime. And so that was something I struggled with for a good long while. There was some other resolve that I came to shortly after that, where whenever we're doing something for Krishna, right? So there's so many spirit souls. So in general, there'll always be a spirit soul that can do anything that you can do better. They may not be able to do anything else, but maybe just that one thing. But in general, there'll always be someone that can do it better. But it won't be the same. It won't be the same way that you do it. So in life in general, that's true. But in doing service and loving service for God and for Radha and Krishna, that doesn't go unnoticed. It isn't skipped. It isn't missed. It matters. The way you do what you do and the way you express your love for God matters. You go paint a picture, you look at it with the material eye, you think about it with the material senses, it looks terrible. But you can feel the love that you have for God when you look at it. Other people can feel that too. It matters. It's not only in the material. And it's really tricky, and it's really easy for us to get distracted by that. But when we're expressing our love for God especially, everything that we do and everything that we create with that love and from that love, Krishna and Radha notice, and they know, and you'll feel it. Even though it may not sound the best, it may not look the best, it may not be put together the best, but it's really important to hold space when you're creating something and you're doing it for God and with love, and a critique may come, or your mind may be breaking it down because you're looking at the one beside it that's perfect and yours is far not perfect. It's still not about that. It's really just about the love. It's just about the love. Yeah. So be gentle with yourselves when that comes through and if that happens. All right. Well, that's all I got for today. Thanks so much for tuning in. Have a great rest of your day. If you have a chance, like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Super helpful. All right. Bye-bye.